What's up? No, I'm not that cool, but I'm gonna do a deadlift workout. I'm not gonna film my warm-ups. Yeah, spit a little bit. All right, so I just finished all my warm-ups. Yeah, and yesterday I was looking at my videos of me deadlifting. In case you didn't see it, the 330-pound deadlift PR. Noticed that something different in my form, or a weakness that I didn't have even when I was pretty good amount weaker. What is that on my lip? All right, anyway. And I was developing a weakness in the mid-range. I was relying a bit off of hitching, which is where you sort of move the knees in order to get the bar up. And so that means I have weakness in the mid-range. So I'm doing no hitching deadlifts, followed up with Romanian deadlifts. Yeah. This is 270 pounds, doing singles. It's pretty tasty drink. Pretty easy. And I only have, two feels. You know what? I might as well do 5 sets. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna save energy for one we'll do later. Romanian deadlifts. Do my next set in a moment. I need to get some water, because this is out, right? Right. So, yeah, right before this final set, I'm going to teach you guys how to do something real quick. There's this really good belt. I'm not sponsored. Chic, that's what it's called. Might not be able to see this, but it's called Chic. I think it might be spelled a little bit. It's SCHIEK. I think it's spelled a little bit differently from the, anyway. Actually, just a little bit differently from, Seek. But it's a pretty good belt. Doesn't provide way too much support. I'm like, well, it's definitely better if you're trying to do cleans than almost any other kind of belt. It's also, I think it's decent, or it's pretty dang good for like deadlifts and squats. Yeah, Chic. I don't think I'm ever going to use a different kind of belt. I think this is a perfect kind of belt for me. I think that, yeah, I won't provide quite as much support for like deadlifts and squats as more of a powerlifting belt would. But I don't think necessarily more support is always a good thing. Yeah, you can also be more fluid in it. Also, it's super easy to put on. So, you just put up, so step one, this on my left side, this, my right side. Left side goes over right side, real tight, okay? Then, this little thingamajigger, little leather strap, goes under, then over. Very, very simple. Very nice. So, yeah, it's a very nice belt. I'm not sponsored, mind you. So these words are 100% honest. Now, last set. Oh my goodness. That is why it felt uneven. Okay. Now look. Yeah, several inches loose. Went very, very uneven. Also, I think now that I look back on that video, my form was not the best either. I had a bit more of an uneven form. I was using these 4 fingers, wasn't really using my thumb at all on my hook, or no, on my reverse grip hand on the deadlift. So yeah, not surprised it was uneven now that I look back. But yeah, anyway, it's time for Romanian deadlifts. I'll just adjust it. I'm gonna try to do 170 for sets of 8 to 10. These are metal plates, so they can basically take whatever. Ah, great. Excellent, spilled a little bit of water. But it's just water, so it doesn't matter that much. Well, yeah. I'm gonna try and get 5 sets of 8 to 10. See how it goes. let's do the four range of motion. Piercing in my side. Lower than I expected it to be. I felt it was a lot harder to keep the bar close to me. So, my goodness. Well, great. Still have so many sets left. 3 sets of remaining deadlifts. Or stiff-legged, I don't freaking know. I don't know if it's stiff-legged or if it's Romanian. I don't really care that much either. A Romanian can be stiff-legged too. So, I don't really think the terminology matters that much. It's not like Romanians can't do stiff-legged deadlifts or something, It doesn't make any sense. That's my sore, terrible attempt at humor. I'm not even sure if it's either. Well, the bar went super uneven again. Like even more so this time. I'm gonna get some more water. All right, now, just gonna check. Yep, still going. Anyway, for those of you about to comment, like, if there is gonna be anyone who comments about me trying like super low volume or something, no. Okay, I've tried that before. I plateaued. In fact, no, I actually lost strength. I kept continually losing strength for about 3 months straight. And then I switched to super high volume, and that is what got me out. Okay? Low volume works for about 2 or 3, actually like less than 3 months. It blew up my deadlift, but that's mostly just because it was my first time actually training deadlift. Okay? So, you know, don't bring up low volume. All right? Because it doesn't work out. It doesn't really work that well. And if it does not work for like lower body or like for something like a deadlift that's gonna be super fatiguing, so if high volume works for deadlifts, imagine how good it works for arms and shoulders, muscles that can handle like way more because they're smaller, you know? So just do more and then you'll probably get bigger and stronger, you know? That's what's worked for me. And that's what's worked for basically everyone. So don't bring up low volume. Right. More is more, not less. You know? He must call around. There we go. One set left of remaining deadlifts. Then I'm just gonna do some like carries with a sandbag. Yeah. One of my calluses is ripping off, so I'm gonna put some tape on it. Right. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Okay. So one of my calluses is like a weird indent in it. So my hands are getting ripped up basically. The callus right here, right about my pinky, it's tearing off. Callus on my callus up on my ring finger is getting this weird indent in it. It's really weird. But I'm done with Romanian deadlifts, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And by the next time I do deadlifts, my calluses will have grown back. So it's going to be fine. In fact, they'll probably come back stronger, which is the nice thing about calluses. Actually, they almost definitely will come back a bit stronger. Yeah. just for sandbag carries. All right. All right, got my 50-pound sandbag. All right. Alright. It's just starting to get a crazy back pump. It's really weird. This is the weirdest way to get cardio. Okay. Wow. Yep, that's the weirdest way to get cardio in. Well,